Greetings, royal family. Happy Sunday. Can you hear me? Royal family, can you hear me? Hold on. I'm fixing the sound, royal family. Can you hear me? Royal family? Can you hear me? Happy Sunday, y'all. Now you know I normally don't go live, record, upload anything on no darn Sunday. But Teddy Riley said that he was gonna help me with my sound and put everything together, and that is exactly why I am late. Okay. So everybody was, I guess me and Teddy Riley both were having technical difficulties. I apologize for the delay, but can you hear me? Put the thumbs up if you can hear me, y'all. Babyface was waiting. I am ready to get into it. Happy Sunday. I was so mad. I was getting ready to toss this computer and everything attached to it off my balcony. But here I am. Put the thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. I don't even have my headphones connected. I can't hear myself. So I am just screaming into the mic. Teddy, can you hear me? Y'all. Did you? Thank you. All the way up north. What's good? Shout out to the Bay. Josie is in here. I know Josie was tearing me to shreds. Tearing me to shreds. Greetings, Lashia. Who else is up in here? Josie and Jeanette was in here. It's not my fault. Teddy Riley and the MC and the dude looking like MC Hammer from the hood dancing in the back said that they would help me with my sound. Now my headphones don't work. I can't hear myself. I had to restart this thing, reset the time. I am not wasting any time. Teddy Riley is on the docket today. First of all, I got some other things to talk about, but whatever. Let's get into it. Thanks for being here, y'all. Make sure you like. Make sure you drop a comment. Let me know you're here. Share the video. Invite your friends and all that. So I said to myself, okay, Teddy Riley and Babyface are going to be battling on IG. This versus, we know Swiss Beats and Timbaland started this. The difference is with Timbaland and Swiss Beats, it was organic. They both were just playing and posting music during the day, and then they started going kind of back and forth. And then it became a thing. So it was very organic and fun, and it was unexpected by the fans, and it was just authentic. It was dope. It was hype. I was here for it. Now, I don't know if you guys remembered. I don't know what show it was. I think it was the morning show. I talked about Teddy Riley saying that he wanted to take this battle with Babyface off of IG and stream it on his website. This was like a week ago, so that he could get paid for it. And people were saying like, oh, you should just do it for the culture, do it for the fun. Why do you have to get paid? I said, well, if he's going to be playing his music, he should get paid for it. Why not, right? Well, I'll be darned. Okay? Can you imagine if people had to pay for that last night? Let me tell you something. When I had the you know what, that's probably why all my stuff is messed up today, because I was doing the most yesterday, hooking up Bluetooth speakers and whatnot and sound bars, trying to connect everything in here to make it to have a full-on concert. Teddy Riley's sound was really pissing me off. Okay? It was really pissing me off. First of all, here's the problem. Well, here's one of the problems. Teddy Riley had over a week to prepare for this. He was prepared for this over a week ago. Okay? Over a week ago. When I logged on, I'm not looking at the comments, y'all, so I'm going to go back to them. When I logged on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I was ready. Okay? I had my legs crossed. I was ready to get my jam on. Right? It took him an additional about 20 to 30 minutes or so to set up. Of course, he had to wait for Babyface, which is fine. He's 62. Shout out to Babyface. His birthday was just the other day. Babyface is 62 years old. Babyface and my mama the same age. God bless him. Anyway, it took Riley about 20 minutes or so. I kept going back and forth, in and out of Instagram because I was watching other things and stuff like that. And I'm like, he still ain't ready. It was like when I logged in, it went from like 20,000 people to 40,000. It just kept, the numbers kept jumping. So I'm like, okay, everybody is ready. This clown, first of all, we're supposed to be practicing social distancing, right? He got the MC Hammer ripoff in the back as his hype man with a bubble coat on. Okay, I peeped that. He got Leroy and them off to the side. You know, Lester was on the drums. I'm like, what is going on here? Teddy Riley had his fedora on. This is what I said. Is Teddy Riley going to be giving us a concert? Sir, we don't want all of that. Just play the song, Anime. Play the song. What was he doing? Everyone was trying to tell him that his mic was out of whack. Everyone was trying to explain to him, yo, it's your mic. It's your mic. The mic was echoing. And I will tell you this, though. The comments, if you guys were in that live, the comments were hilarious. I was on Teddy Riley's page. Now, let's talk about Babyface for a minute. Okay, let's shift gears. Okay, talk about class and sophistication. Babyface done survive the cocoa. He done turned 62. He probably just learned, let's keep it real. He probably just learned how to use IG yesterday. You know, had time to exfoliate because his skin was looking great. Not a wrinkle, nothing, not a blemish. Put on his nice jacket, trotted downstairs into his studio, sat in front of everything, sat in front of the phone, I guess it was, and just hit play. Babyface's sound was so crisp. I appreciated it. I appreciated that there were no technical difficulties on his part. And it was funny because Babyface was just sitting in his chair, relaxed, cool, calm, and collected, right? How many of y'all got up and started doing the Running Man when he played Don't Be Cruel by Bobby Brown? I know I wasn't the only one. Okay? He started off with 2 occasions. I only think of you on 2 occasions. It sounded like it was a live performance that he had recorded. Audio crisp and clean. Then he hit him with the Don't Be Cruel. Then they redid it when, yeah. I don't know why I was so annoyed. I could not have been the only one that was aggravated. I was ready. Bass box set up, everything set up. I like loud music. I want to hear that old school bass thumping. I was ready for it. Ticked me off. You know how old school aunties be listening to their favorite songs and they be like, ooh, that's I was ready to feel like that. You know, I wanted to hear some old school, New Jack Swing. I wanted to hear some Waiting to Exhale soundtrack. Shout out to Babyface. I will say this though. They are going to do a rematch or reschedule. And when I tell you they wasted no time with the memes, my brothers and I were on Facebook going in. Yes, last night, going back and forth to the point I had to log off. It was crazy. It was so funny. So funny. I started to get so ticked. I was like, yo, what is Teddy Riley doing? And you know what's crazy? For those of you, I don't know how, everybody's age range, but if you remember Teddy Riley, Teddy, Uncle Teddy, as I call him, he is affiliated with Blackstreet, Guy, you know, Rex and Effects. Those are the groups that he's associated with, that he was a part of. And then of course he's a producer, writer, he wrote for Lady Gaga, produced for Lady Gaga, Bobby Brown, Christopher Williams, like you name it, right? And he came up in an era where there were not all of those bells and whistles. Like he came up in an era where I'm pretty sure all he had was two turntables and a mic. You know what I'm saying? Like I posted on Facebook, oh my God, somebody please go around to Uncle Teddy's house and help him see about his sound. I also see my new single, Teddy Can You Hear Me, featuring Babyface. It's dropping soon. My new single, Teddy Can You Hear Me, featuring Babyface. Why am I getting feedback? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to close all these windows out. Let me tell you something. CNN. I'm trying to find the picture. Last night, my brother and I, we were texting back and forth, and because he wasn't aware, so I was like, yo, did you see this? He's like, yes, I'm watching the clips. He wasn't watching it in real time. And he said that CNN is even talking about it. And I'm like, what? So I didn't turn on the TV. I went to CNN.com. And that's what I'm trying to pull up now. See, my technology is giving me a hard time today. I think because I'm sitting here making fun of Teddy Riley, but I don't care. I will say this. Babyface came on to IG and he said that it's best to postpone this for another time because Teddy Riley wanted to come back after these messages. Like 30 minutes later, they were supposed to come back and they didn't. I think Babyface was right. I think it needed to be rescheduled. But this makes Teddy Riley look a little crazy. I mean, listen, this is all jokes and it was funny. We all could use a good laugh. I don't know anyone who would want to turn down a good laugh. And the memes, they wasted no time, y'all. No freaking time. Okay, so let me try to see if I could pull up these images. I really appreciate your patience, guys, because like I said, I done had Uncle Teddy and his wait. Who was the guy that was dancing in the background? Like he was giving it up, right? On Teddy Riley's. Teddy Riley had the TV with the graphics. You know what I'm saying? He had two microphones, a microphone stand. He had the keyboards in front of him. Like, Teddy, sir, what are you doing? Are you giving a concert? Unless Michael Jackson was going to show up and perform Remember the Time on that microphone, sir, just play the music. It came across as a little arrogant. This is my opinion only. It came across as though Teddy Riley was being a little bit arrogant, and I don't know if he was trying to, like, does he understand that you're Teddy Riley? Like, all you have to do is sit in a room and show up. Like, your accomplishments and your accolades speak for themselves. So maybe he was going through a midlife crisis. He's 52, 51. Maybe he's going through a midlife crisis. And he felt like, I got to teach these young kids something. But even though Teddy Riley, we cracking on him and stuff like that, let's not forget that he is responsible for a genre of music called New Jack Swing. Like he created New Jack Swing was not a thing. Teddy Riley created that sound. So I just feel like, Teddy, sir, Unc, what were you trying? Like, you could have done that at another time. This was supposed to be fun, you know. He got a little bit ahead of himself. He did apologize. He went onto Instagram and he apologized for the technical difficulties. He said we had technical difficulties, and I'm like, who? You and your crew? Because Kenneth Babyface Edmonds was good on his end. He was chilling. I think he was playing solitaire on his phone, keep it real, because all he did was switch a button on his soundboard. Music played. It was tight. You know? So who is the we, sir? But everybody was mad. Tamar went live. Swiss Beats and Timbaland, they went live to talk about, you know, just doing too much or whatever. But the comments were hilarious. Charlemagne was in the comments. Snoop Dogg was in the comments saying help. Timbaland was trying to tell him to fix his sounds. Oh, and here we go. See, they done started already. If doing too much was a person. Oh, Teddy, let me read these comments. What y'all in here saying? Oh, God, I gotta go all the way back up. Hey, One Done Diva. Hey, Queen. Hey, girl. Okay, dang, I went through. Okay, these are the thumbs up. Shit. I was so pissed last night. You had too much plugs up. 3 mics, turntable. Josie tore me up. Good grief. Teddy was on some BS a week. That's what I'm saying? A week and a half ago, you was talking about being paid and being compensated and stuff like that. You had a week and a half to get your sound together, sir. Why you had 2 mics? He was grabbing the mic like he was getting ready to perform. Babyface looked like he wanted to go to bed, and you over here playing. Babyface had he had cocoa. He's good now. Okay, all the way up north says Swiss and Tim have made a name for themselves just as big as Teddy Riley. So I thought it was inappropriate for him to be on some I want to get paid type stuff. Yo, Swiss and Teddy. Swiss said Teddy had 15 people? 15? Why? Why do you have 15 people with you? Swiss Beats was in his car at one point during the battle between him and Timbaland. And his sound still sounded crisp. They were doing this from their phones. Babyface was filming from his phone. Although he was in his studio, he was filming from his phone. Teddy, you had mics and Casio keyboards. Sir, what people want the music. The people want the song. Teddy can't sing. Why did he have a microphone? He had two of them. Yo, my man in the back that was diddy bopping and dancing and cabbage patching in the background. That was too much. That's when I knew we were in trouble. I'm like, I can't. First of all, sir, you have on a bubble coat and a scully. You ain't hot? Oh my God. Babyface could have took a nap. Babyface just threw on a button up in a blazer with his sweatpants and took the elevator downstairs to the studio. Okay. I'm catching up on your comments, y'all. I was in the comments on Babyface page. It was crazy. Oh my God. YouTube was lit up. Twitter, oh my God, was lit up. I can't even. If y'all go to my community page, y'all see y'all see a meme that I put up. And at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm done. But it was a good laugh. And you know what? I still respect Teddy Riley. I still have love for him. You cannot deny and take away his years and years and years of music that he gave to us and talent. But you gonna get roasted, Unc. You gonna get roasted. He was like, Teddy, can you hear me? I'm fine. Yo, Babyface is like, yeah, I can hear you. I'm fine. Bass in his voice soft with all that bass. I said, ooh, he must got Sony equipment or Panasonic, because Sony equipment is good and so is Panasonic. Girl, Teddy Riley had Play School. He had a Speak and Spell. Y'all remember? I'm telling my age. Y'all remember Speak and Spell? Put it in the chat if you remember the digital game Speak and Spell with the robotic sound. He had a Play School cassette tape player with microphone attached. Who in Teddy Camp said people wanted him to start over? We wanted him to start at around. Yeah, and then they started over and they played the song. I'm like, really? I kept going in and out. And every time I came back, Teddy's back was turned to his band and they was trying to figure it out. Done. I had my Bluetooth speaker on and everything. Me too, girl. You're uninterested in it now? See, a lot of people said that they don't want to. Yeah, Babyface already won, honey. When he played he started out with a live version of 2 occasions. Okay? Then he hit you with the don't be man, let me tell you something. I wasn't here cabbage patching for my life, y'all. When he played Bobby Brown. I said he better go ahead. Yes. I was going off. Okay, when he played Don't Be Cruel. CNN said tonight at 5 is the really? Tonight at 5 Eastern time? First of all, I got a plethora of things to do tonight. I don't come on Sundays. I got a social studies project that is due tomorrow, okay? Because I'm back in grammar school, y'all. This online learning is giving me the business, okay? I got a social studies project that I have to finish up. You know how mamas be, y'all. It's a project, and we'll finish it up for the little ones. You know what I mean? And then I got a takeover spirit, so it becomes my project anyway. And don't forget that Last Dance comes on tonight. The documentary about Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. Episodes 1 and 2 come on tonight on ESPN at 9 and 10. I was supposed to cover that in the commentary. Housewives of Atlanta is supposed to be coming on tonight. Tonight is the season finale, if I'm not mistaken, right? I still ain't do Clark Sisters review. I'm gonna try to get that out today. I'm not gonna be on here long at all because I want to get out the Clark sisters. I was trying to get things together and look at different interviews because everybody's been doing interviews. But I'm gonna get the Clark sisters out for you guys today. But honey, I don't know if I'm gonna be interested. The you know what it is? They've built up Teddy Riley anyway. Built up so much hype that got everybody excited for this, and it was perfect. A Saturday night, it was so perfect. You know, Saturday night at 9 o'clock, they built up all of this hype, and it's like today's Sunday. We're moving on now. Like, good luck. They better be done by 8 o'clock. Not even 7:30. They better be done by 7:30. I don't know if I'm going to be tuning in. CNN put up the spoof. Yes, I saw that. That's the art. Wait, let me see if I can pull it up. That's actually the article that I saw last night. And I said, "Wow!" And Kev on Stage actually put it in his he put it on his Twitter because he said, "Wow, that was fast." Yeah, I saw the spoof. I said to myself, "Wait a minute. CNN, what they know about Teddy Riley? What they know about Teddy Riley and yeah, I was reading the article last night. I don't be cruel. Mm-mm. I will never be that cold to you. He took it. He took it back. The funky. Let me tell you, You know, Funky Dineva is pissed. He wasted no time. Oh my God, he had me screaming. Funky Dineva found his wig. He looked like he got his wig from the back of the closet and slapped on some red lipstick. Oh my gosh. And he went in. He went in. I feel so awkward without my headphones on. I can't hear myself, so I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know, man. What else I got on here to talk about? I got some other stuff on here to talk about, y'all. Are we done reading Teddy Riley or no? Nah, we ain't done. Teddy Riley was like, can you hear me? Babyface is like, I can hear you just fine. I can hear you just fine. Oh God. They was hyping it up. Bobby Brown was on Babyface and Teddy Riley's page. They did promotion, y'all. They did all this promomo. I'm trying to pull up this picture for you people. When I tell you I am so sick of this for real, I think it's because I was laughing at Teddy Riley. No lie. I'm like, wait a minute. Did my system say psych? Oh, yeah. Yo, I got my life listening to Don't Be Cruel, yo. That was my song. As long as I've been giving my love to you. All right, there we go. CNN wasted no time. Look at the title. Edward Theodore Riley. That's that's Teddy Riley name. Edward Theodore. All right, I'm gonna just leave it like this because I can't even. So CNN wrote, The highly anticipated Instagram live battle between Kenny Babyface Edmonds and Teddy Riley didn't turn out as expected Saturday night. Issues with the audio, specifically on Riley's end, okay, let's make that very clear, halted the face-off between the two legendary producers that drew more than 400,000 viewers. It looked as though Riley was prepared for a concert, unlike Babyface, who was sitting in a studio. Yo, CNN is shady. Shady. Wait, let me go back to the comments. Oh, of the Babyface era, I agree. Very arrogant. But the arrogance started when he wanted to take it off IG to put it on live. Yo, can you imagine if he would have actually charged people for that? Hey, Anjanette. Bobby looked good too. Yes, he did. He was on one of their pages. I don't know if it was Teddy. I think it was Babyface, and people were doing promotion. And Bobby looked good. His hands were a little ashy, but that's okay. He probably was washing his hands and stuff. But he did look good, and I said he looks very healthy. Yeah, D Nice opened up Club Quarantine not too long. Yeah, he did. He saved the night. Started playing some old Babyface hits. Tony Braxton went in. He said he was going to do it again. Teddy, it was a no. Too talented. Hey, Ms. O. Greetings. I said, right, we're having a social distancing. Child, they did Teddy dirty. So to continue on, studio. That may have been Riley's downfall because all viewers heard was feedback and echoes when it was his turn to play a song. The comments were riddled with jokes about the two producers' age. Babyface is 62 and Riley is 53, and them not being able to use Instagram. Comedian Little Duval posted on his Instagram saying Riley should just use his iPhone to record rather than trying to set up a concert. Radio host Charlemagne the God fired off some jokes, posting a meme of two old men at a computer saying it was Riley and his team in the studio. Singer Tony Braxton was live tweeting during the whole debacle at one point, saying that watching the live feed was like watching old folks use jitterbug phones. Comedian Kevin Fredericks, which is Kev on stage, posted a parody of Riley's performance emphasizing the playback and how Riley may have had a dance routine ready. Teddy Riley did have a dance routine ready. I'm not beat. Because the way Hype Man Henry in the back, that's what we gonna call him, Hype Man Henry, Babyface looked younger. Yes, he does. That's why I'm telling you, Babyface done got a facial. He done got a massage. He had time to exfoliate. I bet you any money he just learned how to use Instagram today. I bet you. Somebody, listen, let me tell you where it kicked off for me. Somebody in the comments, when the technical issues first started, right? So I can't believe I've been on this for 33 minutes. Somebody in the comments said, Lord have mercy, where is, I can't even get it out. Somebody was like, where's Teddy's kids at? They had me rolling. They was like, that's where it started. And then after that, the comment section was lit. It was funny. Anyway, the battle was supposed to start at 9 p.m. But by 10 p.m., it was apparent the audio needed to be fixed, so they stopped and told viewers to come back at 10:30 p.m. But moments after 10:30, Babyface suggested it'd be better to postpone the battle. Babyface says, in such a classy video, tonight was really special. It's only right that we postpone this thing and do it at a time when there aren't any technical difficulties and everybody can hear the music the way it needs to be heard. This is what he said in an Instagram video. Riley later described it on Instagram as, just like a boxing match, something goes wrong, we gotta do it again. Babyface announced the battle last week on his birthday after he just got over the cocoa. Let me tell you, I couldn't take it. Somebody was like, "Good Lord, where is Teddy Kids at?" Ooh, Lord have mercy. Two of Teddy's kids were in the chat. I'd be like, "Come help your father. Come and help your father." What? Oh man. Okay, y'all ready to move on? He just really killed the vibe, yo. Like, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I can't move past this. He done Teddy, as in the words of Funky Dineva, Teddy done effed up the thing. Can you imagine if he was in charge of the music ministry in church? Yo, somebody said, if you guys seen the Clark sisters, you know in the scene of the Clark sisters movie, their mother, Dr. Maddie Moss Clark, or the woman that portrayed their mother, uh, was having choir rehearsal in the church, and somebody was chewing gum, and Dr. Maddie Moss Clark took off her shoe and threw it at one of the choir members because she was chewing gum. Did y'all see that scene? Well, someone suggested that they find Dr. Maddie Moss Clark's shoe and throw it at Teddy. Girl, Babyface has had the iPhone since it first came. The kids were social distancing like his should have been. I'm not. A lot of people are not interested anymore. Again, because of all of this hype that was built up around this. It's like, why bother? You know. All right, we could come back to roasting Uncle Teddy. Actually, I was the one that suggested Maddie Moss Clark's shoe be thrown at Teddy Riley. I wanted to test that joke out and see how it did with the public. Let me know if you enjoyed the joke, ladies and gentlemen. That's a royal original. I was like, where is Dr. Maddie Moss Clark? But I did see a meme after that, though. So I wasn't the only one that thought of it, but baby. That Don't Be Cruel got it just sent electricity through my body. I was like, ooh. And Babyface sound is on point. Oh, this is gonna be a good battle. Teddy Riley and his damn fedora. Babyface should. Tamar's being extra as usual with her live. Like, after a while, it started to get annoying. But she suggested that Babyface come back on and just play some music for everybody. But shout out to DJ D Nice. I'm interested in Babyface with Teddy. I can't. All those people, and no one could get it right. Disappointing, right? Oh, so y'all seen the Clark sisters? Tony Braxton, she was throwing shade. Tony girl, you better cut it out. Don't do that, Tony girl, because Babyface could throw shade right back, but he wouldn't. Babyface was being a gentleman. He was throwing little shots at Teddy Riley. I caught that when Teddy Riley played The Show. The Show is the name of a song with Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh. And he I said, wait a minute. Is Teddy Riley scratching and mixing? What is this? Are you Funk Flex? Kid Capri, what are you doing here? So after he played that, Babyface said, oh, that's a good way to open up the show. He said, where's how old were you when you I didn't know you did that song. How old were you? Like, were you he said, how old were you, 7 when you did the song? And he was like, no, I was in high school. So he was basically throwing shots, because I was wondering too. I was like, you worked on The Show with Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick. But if Teddy Riley is 52, then okay, it makes sense. I guess Babyface was just sunning him a little bit, you know. I don't think he caught it. But honey, what y'all in here saying? Who needs to go to the corner? Y'all. Let me tell you something. Y'all not gonna give me too much on this good Sunday. I don't even come up here on a Sunday. It wasn't me. I told you, Teddy Riley and Hype Man Henry, the guy that was dancing in the back, came over to fix my sound and my mic. It's not my fault. I was ready. Do not be skipping over my late read. I'm not skipping over your late read. Yes, Funky. Oh, girl, get Funky Dineva. Be prepared. That's all I got to say. Hold on, let me go back. Hey, TKC, greetings. Babyface facial expressions told how you really felt, right? Hype Man Henry. Hype Man Henry was doing the cabbage patch. He was like, hey. He was feeling it in his chest with his Scully on. And his little chain swinging from left to right with a bubble coat. So you can't trust them cats from Harlem, yo. Let me tell you something. Them cats from Harlem is shiesty. Teddy Riley's from Harlem. So is Dame Dash. Funky Dineva had me listen, cause I follow him on IG. He's very active these days on Instagram. So I was on Instagram anyway, so I'm like, let me see what Funky got to say. Pops up. He was so mad. Funky Dineva is like my long lost twin brother that I never met. Like a lot of the things that he says, like when I do reviews, I purposely don't watch his videos. Like when he reviews certain shows that I review, I don't watch any of his videos until mine are done and they're uploading in progress, right? And then I'll watch and it's like, yo, we said the same thing. Or after my video's uploaded. The singing in the middle of conversations, that is me my entire life. The music, you know, he's a lover of music. He can just listen to music and have his sipping his drink and it just takes him to another place. I can relate to a lot of things. I don't agree with every single thing that he says, but a lot of things I feel like, yo, this is like my long lost twin brother. We both skinny. You know what I'm saying? We both Blake. Nah, that's my homie in my head though. I like Funky Dineva, but him, what you know is serious when he jumped on, wasted no time, grabbed a wig and slapped some lipstick on. He had me dying. It was funny, but I will say this: I still think that Tiger King review that he did. All right, let me get off Funky Dineva. That's my guy right there. Like real talk. Just paying a little bit of homage to the king of YouTube in my eyes. Funky Dineva was the first YouTuber that I followed many moons ago. Funky Dineva and I are the same age. Many moons ago, he was the first YouTuber that I followed. And I was like, who is this crazy ninja with this lipstick and wig? What is he talking about? But he was very entertaining, and in between the reads and the shenanigans, see, he did it right. Shock value gets people's attention, and then once he has your attention, then he can sprinkle a little bit of a message on there, so you know that he's not a buffoon or an idiot, because people have accused him of being such. So him, Funky Dineva, Jackie Aina, those were the first two black YouTubers that I followed, Funky Dineva being the first. I'm talking about back in 2000, whenever the heck, when I first initially had a old YouTube page, you know, just to be on YouTube, you know what I mean? And it's just crazy to see him. It's like we grew up together in a sense, you know? Jackie Aina too. Look where she is now. you know? So it's just good to see how far somebody has come, especially when you followed them for so long, you know what I mean? And they've made you laugh, they've made you cry. You've seen them go through so many trials and tribulations publicly, bounce back, and still able to get up and sing the song Anime and entertain and be in a good place and be transparent about certain things in their life. So I respect the heck out of Funky Dineva. I do. Because I don't know if I could have gone through a fraction of what he's gone through publicly and still been able to come on and not miss a beat. You know? So yeah, that Tiger King review, I'm telling you, it's still in my top 5, and I've been following Funky for a long time, for the very beginning of his YouTube career. That Tiger King review, I don't know where the heck he pulled all of that energy from this show, from Tiger King, but that was funny as that's raw talent right there. That's raw. Those jokes you could tell were off the dome, off the dome. He even said it at the end. He said, "I don't know where I pulled all of this from." I said, "Yo, that's top 5 for me. That's in his top 5." I still watch it when I want to laugh. That Neva was hilarious. That's the girl. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, go check out that Tiger King review. I'm telling you, you're going to be like, what the heck? Lovely T has all the memes. I just watched Funky Dineva. Oh my God. I'm telling you, he's funny. Hype Man Henry, y'all. All right. Do y'all even care about this other commentary? I've been on here for 46 minutes. I said I'm not going over an hour, but I missed y'all. And I was late. And y'all ain't got nothing else to do. So Michael Jordan's documentary, I mentioned this earlier, The Last Dance. I talked about it before. So it is going to be premiering tonight, right? I did say that. The Last Dance is going to be on ESPN. And I was reading that the producer, as well as Jordan, was concerned about how the documentary is going to make Michael Jordan look, like how it's going to portray him, especially because he went hard on his teammates. And I'm saying to myself, okay, those of us who's followed Michael Jordan and his career, I mean, I don't know if everyone will agree with me, but I consider him a little bit of a jerk. Like back in the day, not to take away from his success on the court, but he came across as a little bit of a jerk just from back in the day. I don't know, but I'm surprised. I don't. Why would he care what people think about him now at this stage in his life? I'm shocked that he would be concerned about how, he'd be criticized for something that he did years ago. It must be something intense that we're going to see. So I'll be tuning in. Will you be tuning in? I'm going to be doing reviews for this because I want to attract some male viewers. Not like that. Let me keep it cute. Yes, I want to attract some more male viewers. A large majority of my viewership is female. I get it. I'm not mad about that, but I wanna challenge myself. I'm gonna turn into like a sports commentator, a classy commentator. Yes, this is your classy commentator. Look at that. I just created a whole new character. So I am going to be reviewing the Last Dance episodes. So episode 1 and 2 airs tonight at 9 and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ESPN. So if you guys cared about the Bulls in the 90s and that whole era, tune in. I am going to be watching because I just want to see it. I think it's going to be produced pretty well. I liked Phil Jackson, who was their coach at one point. I want to see if Dennis Rodman is going to be providing commentary, Scottie Pippen. I also want to hear from some of the New York Knicks, because if you guys remember that time, the Knicks and the Bulls were rivals. I'm not, even though I'm a Jersey girl, I am not a New York Knicks fan. Never have been, never will be. No, 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 not at all. I never liked the Knicks. I never liked their coach, Van Gundy. I couldn't stand the Knicks. I still can't really stand the Knicks. They're more tolerable now. But anyway, I'm going down memory lane. So I will be tuning in and giving my commentary. I think that'll be fun for me to review. Yeah. So hopefully you guys will be watching. Let me know what you think. Okay. Moving along, here we go again. Meg the Stallion. So just giving you an update. Who called me? Wait. Wait, who said? I knew it. It had to be Josie. Josie. Teddy Royal? Oh gosh. I'm not on StreamYard, so I can't spin this. Wait a minute. Not Teddy Royal. Teddy Royal. Oh my god. Teddy Royal? Oh my god. Ooh. Oh god. Oh. So many people got life stories. Everybody should know by now. He was hard on the team. He punched Steve Kerr in the face. Yeah, come on all the way up north. Let me find out you know your basketball. I'm just looking through the comments. That Teddy Royal. I am not making excuses. Yo, let me tell you something. Josie presses the gas on me all the time. And I'm here for it. I stood next to his tall ass in South Beach, and it was like I was invisible. So he got my back. Anjanette is the corner captain. She said Josie needs to go to the corner today. And Jeanette was the first person to be sent to the corner. I still ain't forget about that. 1-800, we all going to hell. All right. See, this is why I don't look at the comments. Let me get back to my commentary. All right. I'm exiting out the comment. Teddy Royal. That is hilarious. All right. So Meg the Stallion. Update on her situation. We all know what she is going through with her record label, right? So, they're still going back and forth. So a Texas judge denied the request by 1501 Entertainment and the CEO Carl Crawford to force Megan's case to arbitration. So Carl, he filed paperwork on March 11th asking the court to make Meg the Stallion to have her case decided by a single arbitrator. And Crawford's motion said that Meg's contract with him, with 1501 Entertainment, specified that any disputes that they were to have were to be handled in arbitration. But the judge, the Harris County, is that where Yaya Mayweather was locked up? Was that Harris County in Texas? Anyway, a Harris County judge sided with Meg and Crawford's denied motion to compel arbitration. So basically, the judge also decided that to deny Crawford's request to state that case. So Meg's attorney told Billboard.com, Billboard magazine, whatever, we are obviously very happy that the court's decision and look forward to litigating this case. So it's going to, there's not going to be a mediator. Basically, it's not going to go to arbitration. It's going to go a case. These two parties are going to be heard before a judge. And Carl Crawford was basically trying to stop that. Like, hey, look, as per her record contract, any issues that she has, we're supposed to go to arbitration. Now, if that's in her contract, why is, well, a judge can rule whatever, however they want, right? But she signed the contract. I'm not siding with Carl. I'm not siding with Meg. I'm just saying, if it's in your contract that any disputes that you have with the record label that you are signing to as per this contract, right? You're not signing anything under duress. You are in your right mind signing this willfully. If it says in your contract, any disputes with the record label, anything, any disputes, even if it's over the album cover, any disputes are to be handled in arbitration. The judge's like, nah, no, Meg wants this case tried before a judge, then let's do. How does that happen? How does she get to bypass what's in her contract? What's in her contract that she signed? That's that Sean Carter effect, honey. Anyway, so Meg's attorney gave a statement to Billboard saying, "We are obviously very happy with the court's decision and look forward to litigating this case." So she's been, like I said, she's been in a legal battle with Carl Crawford and her record label. She was granted a temporary restraining order against them to prevent them from interfering with the March 6th release of her debut album, Sugar. Now hold on for my commentary. Because remember, they said album. They're referring to Sugar as an album now. Remember when I was in the live and I said, what the heck is the difference between an EP, a LP, a RN, a LPN, a OPP, whatever? You know what I'm saying? Is this an album or not? So apparently this wasn't an album, but Billboard is now classifying this as an album. Debut album. Carl Crawford is basically saying that Megan is crafting a smokescreen narrative of intimidation and fear with baseless and irrelevant social media posts, and that she has continuously and flagrantly disregarded every contractual obligation she owes to 1501 per the terms of the artist agreement. So the court sided with Megan, granting her restraining order request and permitting the release of her album despite the dispute. Remember that? So Sugar debuted at number 7 on the top R&B and hip hop albums chart and number 10 on the Billboard 200. Now, are those good numbers for a rookie? Are those good numbers for a rookie? Well, no, let me not say a rookie, because she's not a rookie. Remember, she had 2 EP, whatever the hell they're called, projects. Ooh, pardon my language on this Sunday. Whatever the heck they're called. And it debuted at number 7 on the top R&B and hip hop albums chart. I mean, number 7 is debut though, but you want that number 1 spot, don't you? I think debuting at 1 or 2 is gold. Like, that's magic. That's the spot that you want. 7 is not bad. And number 10 on the Billboard 200, that's not bad. And then she has singles. That song Savage seems to be doing pretty well. But yeah, Meg she's managed by Roc Nation, and 1501 Entertainment didn't respond to a request for comments at time of publishing this article on Billboard. So Meg, she got Roc Nation on her side. So again, Billboard is calling out the album, the Sugar project, an album. Again, I thought it was an EP. So now I'm very, very confused. Let me tell you something. Here's what I agree with the statement that Carl made. She is well, no, let me not say that, because I don't know if she's being bullied. I don't even want to give an opinion on that because I don't know. But she is letting everyone know that she let everyone know that she's being intimidated. These are her words, right? So I don't have an opinion on that because I need to see proof of this. But anyway, I will say this as far as Carl's concerned. How is it that she is allowed, or that it is allowed, that she gets to dismiss her contractual obligation? Like, I just asked that question, and I'm with Carl on that one. I'm not siding with him, but that argument that he is making, I'm with him on that. You signed a contract. I don't Yeah, that's that Rock Nation connection. That's that Rock Nation connection, I think. Because you mean to tell me that you sign a contract and the judge says to you, no, you don't have to fulfill that part of your contract. You want to go to litigation? Okay, yeah, let's go through with it. And well, maybe Billboard wasn't able to get all of the information. But on what grounds is the judge dismissing Megan's contractual obligation? Like, on what grounds? Yeah, like just because it's the judge? That's interesting. Oh, it is the same county? Okay. I don't understand how a judge can rule against it either. Yeah, like my thing is, I understand a judge can rule in whatever way they want, right? But if we're gonna go by legal terms, right, or legal behaviors, is that the word that I'm looking for? Going by the law, the rules of the law, right? On what I would be curious to know on what grounds. See, in my head, I'm like a part-time, half-time, part-time lawyer. Anyway, but yeah, on what grounds do you have to dismiss this part of her contract? She signed it. That's that Rock Nation connect. I'm telling you. You know what? You know what? This is my opinion. Somebody's palms were greased in some way, shape, or form. That's all that is. Do you know how many people wish that they could go to court and get out of any part of their contractual obligation? I'm pretty sure people who got student loans wish that they could go to court and get out of that contractual obligation with their lenders, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, wait a minute. How does that happen? Baby. Yep, St. County debut album. I thought it was an EP. Me too. If I was Carl, I would file an appeal regarding that motion. He better. He better. He besta. Those are great numbers. Okay. EP versus debut is real tricky, especially when it comes to Grammy. Remember, people was mad because SZA lost the Best New Artist Grammy to Elisa. Grammy does not consider Elisa's EP an album. Oh, so here comes the trickery. Because do you remember when the Sugar came out? I reported on this. This was an EP, and we had a long, drawn out conversation. Not drawn out, but we had a fun back and forth about what is an EP. Coming up, it was no I didn't hear about no EPs. DMX put out an album. Jay-Z put out an album. Biggie, Little Kim, Foxy Brown album. LL Cool J album. There was no EPs. There was no. You have EP, album, mixtape. What the heck? Mixtape was something completely different back in the day. Shout out to those of you who were in that chat. That was a good conversation. Hey, only me, greetings. No, a judge has to follow the legal statute. She was an adult when she signed the contract, and her mother negotiated the contract. Exactly. And she was not, she didn't sign that contract under duress. She was clothed in her right mind. Amen. So I'm really, I've been following, I said that I was going to follow this because I really do want to see what becomes of this, because this right here is starting to smell real like, certain powers that be are using their powers that be, and again, she is being managed by Rock Nation. We'll just have to see how this unfolds, right? We will just have to see how this unfolds, but I'm definitely going to be paying attention to that. And because I still want to know what grounds the judge has to dismiss that whole part of her contract. That's crazy. No? Child. Moving along, y'all. Nikki. Miss Onika Mirage, a.k.a. Nicki Minaj, a.k.a. Harajuku Barbie, a.k.a. the Queen. So she sat down with Fendi. Now I was doing my homework, so I'm gonna give my commentary, then I'm gonna go back because I put two and two together based on the outfit that she had on underneath her robe. I said to myself, oh, I remember what this was. So she sat down with Fendi. Fendi is the man that basically discovered Nicki. That you know, if you guys follow Nicki's career, you should know who Fendi is. That's a Fendi fact. Fendi, she came up with him. He helped build her career. She was discovered, quote unquote, by Lil Wayne, meaning Lil Wayne signed her to Young Money because he discovered Nicki Minaj from her old, I forgot the name of the DVDs, when she was like, they used to do underground rap battles and stuff like that. So anyway, and then they had a falling out, and then now it seems like everything is all good. So Fendi has a show on YouTube, I guess now, like a podcast called Fendi Fact Morning Show. So this was the first episode of his little podcast interview thingamajig. So she sat down with her Fendi, Big Fendi, he's a former manager, on his podcast. That's a Fendi is the name of the podcast. So they basically discussed their relationship, their past issues, and how they've been able to kind of like evolve from all of this drama. So Fendi, he's credited obviously for initially discovering Nicki Minaj earlier on in her career. He was the first to sign her before anyone else could. So on Queen Radio back in January, when Nicki had 50 Cent on there, I don't know if you guys listen, she asked 50 Cent why he didn't sign her back in the day. And 50 said, because of Big Fendi. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know that you Fendi artists, and it's a respect thing, yada yada. Anyway, so Fendi, Big Fendi and Nicki Minaj, they had a falling out in the summer, and she blasted him basically on her radio show. She went in on him, rightfully so, because we're going to talk about the timeline if you guys remember. So she said the mistake you made was that you thought I was a brainless HOE, that you was going to tell me what to do. So this is what she said about Fendi. She was kind of going off on him. So they later reconciled, and they made up, they settled their differences. So they just recently reunited, I guess, to discuss their relationship in more depth. They haven't had a conversation in, let me tell you what's sad. It's sad that you have a dream, right? You know that you want to do something. It's difficult for you to break into the game. This is Nicki I'm talking about, right? You know you got the talent. You know you can make it. It's difficult because it's a male-dominated field, the rap game, that is. And you harder than a lot of these dudes out here. You can go up against the best of them. This is young Nicki coming up on those Smack, I think it was Smack DVDs, those underground rap battles. And then you link up with somebody who's from your hood, who sees your vision, who's grinding with you, shooting videos with you. Y'all both kind of broke. Y'all coming up together, but he got your back. It's like a big brother. And then a falling out happens because Nicki made it very clear that prior to her being signed to Lil Wayne and Lil Wayne signing her, she and Fendi were not on speaking terms at that time. And she made that clear in the past, and she also made that clear in this interview between the two of them. Because what it looked like and what people accused her of is dropping Big Fendi for Lil Wayne. When ultimately, if people are going to believe whatever the heck they want. If somebody doesn't like you, it doesn't matter if you provide them with hardcore tangible proof and slap it on their eyeballs and in their iris. If somebody doesn't like you, they are going to create a narrative of you in their world regardless. A lot of people didn't care for Nicki for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Totally their choice. So regardless of there being proof that there was a falling out between the two of them prior to Lil Wayne even discovering Fendi, people are gonna believe that, oh yeah, she dissed Fendi and she left Fendi for Lil Wayne. Whatever. You can't control what people think. It is what it is. So Fendi just basically wants to move on. He doesn't want to hold grudges. Nicki asked him, and child, you could see in the video, you could see Kenneth, her husband, in the background, like pacing back and forth. You could kind of see like his arm, the sleeve of his, and I'm like, can somebody get him a seat? Bro, sit down. It's all right. Anyway, Nicki asked Fendi why was he going around dissing her, because if you Fendi was on he was on a Nicki smear campaign. I chalked it up to him being hurt. Like, I could see that, and I didn't fall for the okie doke. Like, a lot of what he did was he fed that thirst for that a lot of people have who don't like Nicki. You know what I'm trying to say? He fed that thirst, and people are going to obviously listen to him and take his word for it, because he was working with Nicki before anybody was working with Nicki, before she was signed to Young Money, right? So the people who don't like her, they chewed this up. They ate this up because it's Fendi. This is the guy that discovered her. He first, that was her first manager. Yeah. We want to hear all the juice and the tea. When I saw him on Breakfast Club, you guys remember when Little Kim came to the Breakfast Club and Fendi was up there, and Fendi was saying he owns this and he owns that, and he gets a little bit of money from the record labels because of this, because of that. And he was trying to like bash Nicki. I just shook my head and I said, he's going to mess it up for himself, because what makes you think, as a professional, you're supposed to be a manager, a professional, and you've had an association with, you're associated with one of the biggest female artists in the world to date, and you're going on a public platform such as the Breakfast Club and you're bashing her, whether it's his truth or not, you're bashing her. Yeah, you're bashing her. How do you think that this is going to, and not to mention you're a man, a black man. See, people don't pay attention to social cues. How do you think the public is going to receive that? Regardless if you're feeding the people who don't like Nicki, how do you think that that's going to make you look? Unprofessional. You see, when Safari, I hate to bring him up, but when Safari broke up with Nicki Minaj, he didn't go on a press run bashing her. Of course, people were going to ask questions, but he didn't talk about their like, he may have answered one or two questions or whatever. I get all of that, but nah, because it would make him look like a sucker. And even though Fendi was mad, I understand that he was mad. I just don't think that he, especially sitting up there with Little Kim. Now, we listen here at the Royal Family. We love Little Kim here. Okay? I just want to make that very clear. But to be sitting up there, to me, it just didn't make Fendi look good. You know what I'm saying? And now, here it is. You are interviewing Nicki Minaj or talking with her backstage for your podcast now. So how do you think Little Kim feels now? You was just sitting up. You see what I'm saying? Like, moving along. So Fendi says when Nicki asked him why was he going around dissing her, Nicki asked him this. Part of it, he said part of it was like, I felt like I started something and he didn't, and Nicki interjected and said, and you didn't reap the benefits of it. And at the end of the day, he says, I feel like you didn't give me my credit. That's what Fendi said. Nicki responded by saying that she feels like everybody already knows how she got her start, and that they had a falling out before she even really made it big. So it does appear that the two have made peace now. I guess this was kind of like, this needed to happen. I could tell that Nicki does have respect and love for Fendi, and she wasn't defensive or she wasn't rude toward him. He seemed nervous. He said that he was nervous He said that when he first sat down that he's nervous. And she was like, why? She's like, I'm a very easy person to talk to. The interview was only about like 30 minutes, but it seemed like they were both willing to, mend fences. So, but here's the thing though, man. I think Nicki is a smart girl. I see that she's very smart. Whether she's likable, whether she's easy to work with, I'm talking about smart, because for a number of reasons. I understand that Fendi was mad. I get it. I get it. He was hurt. Nicki says that everybody knows that I'm associated with you. You know what I'm trying to say? Even 50 Cent said, that's the reason why I didn't sign you, because of Big Fendi. I knew that you was Big Fendi's artist and this, that, and the third thing. The falling out happened, like I said, prior to Nicki signing with Young Money. Fine. Young Money approaches you. Lil Wayne approaches you. You don't have your manager anymore. Lil Wayne approaches you with a multi-million-dollar deal and a record label and the freedom to do whatever the heck you want. You're not going to take it? Of course. I would take it too. And because her and Fendi were not on good terms for whatever reason, and I wish they would have talked more about why they fell out, but everything is not for public consumption, right? I get it. They never specified, neither one of them, they didn't hint at or specify what the falling out was about. So obviously it was serious enough for Nicki to not say, yo, Fendi, Lil Wayne approached me, da-da-da, you know what I mean? Because, sometimes you fall out with people. You may have an argument with one of your friends or your siblings or your family members or whatever, and you still may call them if some big news pops off, even if y'all argued. Right? No? Is it just me? Anyway. But the falling out had to have been big, or Nicki might have just been like, screw it, I'm done. So I think when he went on to Breakfast Club, especially sitting there across from Lil' Kim, he was in the studio with Lil' Kim, because Lil' Kim had worked with Fendi as well. And Fendi had worked with Lil' Kim. I thought that was a stupid move. I thought that when Lil' Kim was in the chair interviewing with the Breakfast Club, he should have stayed in the lobby, in the waiting area. He came on the mic. He had a lot to say. I think that was dumb. That was dumb of him. But let me know what you think about Nicki. This was a good look for them to sit down and talk. I mean, Nicki has nothing to lose. Nicki has nothing to lose by sitting down talking to him. She's in a good place. She did say that she was working on a new album. Now, what I realized was that this was I don't know if she did this before or after that Queen Radio episode where she was going in on Big Fendi. And she had on like a denim romper-esque type, and she had knee boots on. I wish I would have found the darn picture. And one was blue and one was yellow, and Kenneth Petty had on the pink shirt with white jeans. So I said, yes. I saw the picture. I said, yes. That was that episode. But I don't know if she did this interview with Fendi before or after the show. But she kept it cute. You could tell that they missed each other. She was not defensive. She wasn't loud. She was very, I don't know if she had an edible or what. I'm just saying. But she was very nice to him. It wasn't fake. She really listened to him. She took the time to hear him out, yada, yada. So that was that. All right, y'all. Moving along. Period. I don't know why I say that. And I hate when people say it. Y'all, guess what is coming back next week? Thursday. Growing Up Hip Hop. Tell me you guys saw. I tried to get the picture to fit, but you can see my background. It's all good here. We're still a work in progress here. Tell me you guys saw the trailer. Not trailer, but the preview for the new episode that is coming on next week, whatever next week Thursday's date is. Whatever. I don't know. Let me know, y'all. First of all, let me tell you something. Brianna's narration of getting everybody up to speed was hilarious. She referred to TT's boyfriend as TT's colonizer boyfriend, and I couldn't take it. So Brianna is giving commentary as she's like getting everybody up to speed. So this was like the first look. So they air like the first 15 minutes of the episode. And, you know, I cannot, like, honestly, I miss them now. Growing up hip hop has been so entertaining to review because it's so foolish, you know what I'm saying? And a large part of it for me is reading you guys' comments. When I tell you, you guys have me cracking up in the comments of some of these videos, you don't understand. Like, I'm literally here, like, I'm like, yes, these people understand where I'm coming from, and y'all got jokes, and I love every minute of it. So I can't wait to get back to cracking these jokes. As far as Sam is concerned, I refuse to let him annoy me anymore, because after that coming out / engagement party, I said to myself, you know what? I am totally done. He's been a clown, so we are going to treat him as a clown, and we are going to clown him. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Yeah, they did I saw it last week. I think I talked about it. I saw it last week, but my DVR actually recorded it on it's on YouTube. If you go to WeTV on YouTube, WeTV's YouTube channel, you might have to do a little bit of scrolling, but they show the first 15 minutes of the new episode that's going to be coming on next week Thursday. So yeah, check it out. It's funny. Twist, yes, he's hilarious. He's definitely comic relief. Yo, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. Oh, this is what I wanted to say. See, this is why I call TT my cousin, because we are introduced to TT's mother. See, I don't want to give too much away, because I want to keep all of this for my review, but whatever. We here, y'all. Happy Sunday. Make sure you're hitting the like button. TT's mother reminds me of just about every single woman in my family over the age of 50. That's exactly how that's how my mama is when TT was sitting down with her mother. For those of you who don't know, I am Jamaican as well as Nigerian. So TT is in Jamaica, and I call her. She was eating callaloo. I could see it. Anyway, Francis is her last name, and it's funny because my brother's godparents' last name, also Jamaican, is Francis. Anywho, so TT is sitting down with her mama. Okay, so her mother, TT's back in Jamaica. Her mother worked for the government. You know what I'm saying? Woo woo woo. So she moved back to Jamaica, and she's telling, that was my phone stand, y'all. She's telling her mother the things that have been going on in the States pertaining to Pep and Sam and Egypt. Now, this is Pep's older sister. So here I was laughing. So TT goes, yeah, her mother's like, you know, what's going on? What's going on? Very, very serious island woman. Let me listen. TT's mother, yes, TT is my cousin. I'm telling y'all. That is TT's mother is the women in my family over 50. I'm telling you right now. Very serious. No nonsense. They don't want to hear no foolishness in their ears. Her mother said, when TT started talking about Pep, she said, now hold on now. Is my sister you're talking about? In other words, have manners. Be careful. That's your aunt and you mad, but that's my sister. TT proceeds to tell her mama that Sam says that she is in love with him. TT had to repeat that foolish statement 4 times because her mother just couldn't believe the nonsense. She said, wait, so what are you saying? So wait, hold on. So you telling me, and TT was like, yes, Mom, Sam is saying that Lateria, whatever, Francis, is in love. And her eyebrows, you notice like they start, between her eyebrows started to get tight. That's the sign when an island woman hears what we call foolishness. Don't do it. Don't do it. So she said, hold on now, because I have to get to the bottom of this. So he's saying that you are in love with him? Wait. Sam is not going to come in and come between my family. Yo, I was here for this. I said, this is why TT is my cousin. TT is somebody that I could hang out with, like in real life. Like if we went to like school together, college together, because she come from good roots. And her mother don't play. I already know. So then we see TT's mother. We're going to see TT's mother when we get the full episode next week, contacting Pep. And to me, it looks like Pep is a little bit scared of her older sister. And I'm here for it. Did you guys see it? Let me see. I'm sick of Sam. I'm done with Sam, period. Yes, I looked at Brianna. Yeah, Brianna's commentary was hilarious. Not sure if it was the first 15 minutes. No, I haven't seen it. Twist is the best. Yes, he is good. Thank you. Only me? Vibes. Thanks, sweetie. Love TT too. It's TT's mother and Pep's sister. Yeah, that's Pep's sister. I like TT too. TT mom don't play with Pep. Yeah, we're gonna see that her mom couldn't hear that foolishness just one. Oh God! Sam won't know what hit him. Yes, looking at the pic. This is the promo pic. I wish I could make it bigger, but it's gonna be out of frame. So I kind of wanted to get everybody in the frame. So yes, and I might use this as a thumbnail now, because I used to always do the other thumbnail be extra. Yes, great observation. Only me. Yes, they are gone because they're gonna be in the next upcoming episodes. But yes, they did quit the show or whatever. So. Yep. She said, wait a minute. Sam is not going to come between me and my family. You say, she like, say what? So Sam say what? Yo, I was, because I never seen TT's mother before. But I said to myself, if TT is Pep's aunt, because they're mother sisters, I said, okay, her mother must be, she must be, yeah, she's related to, Pep on her mother's side. So I said, okay, so Pep's sister, obviously, because Pep is Jamaican. Baby, she said, no. Because her sister's going to call, Pep's sister's going to call her to find out what's going on. Okay, what foolishness is going on? I can't wait to see it. Romeo said he was leaving on the Breakfast Club. Yeah, he did. He said he quit the show. Master P too. So yes, y'all, I cannot wait. But yeah, for those of you who did not see it, go to WeTV's YouTube page. And just look for First Look. Growing Up Hip Hop is season 5, episode 15. Because that's the new episode that's coming up. Yeah, I was excited. I was so excited. So yeah, TT, she chilling in Jamaica with her mother. I ain't mad at it. And she'll be coming back to the States, and it's gonna be nothing but drama. What else? Oh, I saw what's his name? Boogie and Sam and Egypt, they all met up. And what happened? They were just talking or whatever, and Boogie was trying to get like an understanding of what went down at the engagement party. And they just kept referencing this stupid Treppa foolishness. Like, bye, Sam. Who else did we see? Child, let me tell you something about Dame Dash. I talked about him on one of these morning shows also. Yo, I'm gonna need Dame Dash to relax, yo. I'm really gonna need him to. Oh, forget Dame Dash. Angela. Okay, so listen to this, y'all. So the family is bowling for who birthday is it? I think it was. I think it was JoJo's little daughter's birthday or something like that or whatever. So the Simmons family, they going bowling. So it's Angela, it's Vanessa, JoJo and his wife, Rev Run, and then Bow Wow ends up coming. So they bowling, and Vanessa brings up Romeo. Girl, I said, see, I'm gonna have to go back to my count, my Romeo count. Why you bringing up Romeo, sis? So now Bow Wow is all in with the family, I guess. So we're supposed to believe that Bow Wow and Angela are a thing. And then I noticed that in the confessional, Bow Wow and Angela were doing a confessional together at one point. And what was she called him something. I can't remember what she called him. He was looking at her. He was like, "No, what do you normally call me? What do you call me?" And she said, "Whatever the hell, Earl or something. I don't even know, child." And I'm like, "Oh, so we supposed to believe that they're a thing? They probably are. Who cares?" So basically, Angela only quit because she would have to film with others because Romeo is done with her. No, Dame missing too. Dame is trying to sue the network as usual. So I don't know if I think he is going to be on a couple of the episodes. How many? I don't know. Cuz this is still season 5. It's just part B of season 5, right? So he is going to be on a few episodes. I don't know if his contract was renewed or anything like that. Sam won't know what hit him. Said that he's leaving the show. Dame missing too. Yeah, seen the Breakfast Club, but they still in the promo. Angela didn't quit. Bow Wow said, I think I reported on this too a while back. Bow Wow said that he quit the show. This was like last month, and he wanted Angela to follow suit and quit with him as well. But Angela is credited as being a executive producer or one of the creators or whatever of the show. So I don't know. I don't think she's going to quit. She would be a fool to follow Bow Wow and quit. Cause what are you gonna do? You ain't got nothing really popping for you right now, sis. You posing naked. If you guys didn't catch my What the Friday show, let me see if I still have the picture. She posting thirst traps and whatnot on the gram, saying that it's her hair care. It's a promo for her hair care line, or she's in collaboration with some hair company or whatever. But I'm like, I don't know, sis. You had to be naked to do all of that. I'm just saying. Listen, it's her choice. She can do what she pleases. I'm just like, girl. No, I don't have it. It's in my phone, and I don't feel like sending all that email stuff. But so, grown up hip hop is coming back, y'all. Like I said, I kind of miss them. I'm excited, you know. She called him Bow, and then he said to call me what you usually call me. Yeah. Hey, Nicole. Greetings. Gregory. That's what she said. Yes. Wait, let me go through the comments. Sam is going to get Angela. Don't mess with them either. JoJo's daughter and Vanessa's daughter. Okay, so it was a party for them too. Vanessa needs to let Romeo stuff go, right? Gregory. Like, what is Gregory, though? Why is she calling him Gregory? Isn't his name Shad Moss? Yes, she does. JoJo's wife does look like Run's wife. She does. Like, they could be related. They both are executive producers. Bow Wow is executive producer on the Atlanta franchise. You can't hear me? Yo, Jojo. I mean Josie called me Teddy Royal. Oh, that's his middle name. Okay. Come on, Nicole with the fact checking. Y'all so smart. Call me what you normally call me. What? That Gregory? Child. Ill. Now listen, if they're gonna be a couple, then that's their business. But child, ain't nobody buying that. But Angela just looked crazy though to me, right? Like she just looked mad crazy. Like whenever you all good with Romeo, we don't hear nothing about Bow Wow. Whenever you all good with Bow Wow, it's because it's a falling out with Romeo. Like, I ain't mad at you, sis, but you just look crazy and you can't get mad when people say something about it, especially Romeo. Like, Bow Wow is a team player, child. If I was gonna be on a reality show and Bow Wow, I wanted Bow Wow to play my TV boyfriend. He'd do it for the right amount of money, right? So Gregory is his middle name, huh? Well, he said, "Call me what you normally call me." Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. So y'all, did y'all see the Clark sisters? Let me know if y'all saw the Clark sisters. Do the people want a review? I had my notes ready since last week. When the Clark sisters came on, last week Saturday, right? Last week Sunday, I had my notes. Between Sunday and Monday, I had my notes and everything all doctored up. So let me know if y'all want a review, because I'm going to record that right after I get off of here, to be honest with you, and put it up. I'm going to leave some things out because it's like, you don't want a Clark sisters review? It's too late? Is everybody over it? But see, I'm not going to go through the whole movie because I'm assuming that by now everybody has seen the movie, I'm just going to give my opinions about certain things that I saw in the movie, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Josie, you terrible, yo. You treat me so bad. That's not right. I thought you loved me. Okay, all the way up north. I agree with that. I didn't bypass your comment. I saw you. So I guess y'all watch it. I mean, I gotta do something to keep myself busy. And then after that, after I'm done recording that, I'll let that upload and rock out. Then finish my social studies project. Then get ready for um Housewives of Atlanta. And then get ready for Last Dance on ESPN, the documentary with Michael Jordan and the Bulls. So I'm here for it. Gonna be some TV to watch tonight, so there's gonna be some stuff to upload. So I'll be up tonight. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be doing a morning show tomorrow. See how my schedule is all messed up? Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, I'm supposed to be doing the morning boogie. I don't know how I'm gonna figure that one out. So tonight is the finale of Housewives of Atlanta. Good, because they haven't even sent. You know what? I'm tired of talking about them Housewives of Atlanta. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm tired of Kenya trying to convince us that everything is all good with her and Mark. I'm sick of it. They have yet to I have yet to whatchamacallit, film the darn reunion. Oh my God, who does to your schedule that you don't keep? Listen, I am homeschooling, so their virtual school is from Monday to Friday. And let me tell you what's a priority. Homeschooling. So that's why I changed the morning boogie from every morning to Monday, Wednesday. Monday and Wednesday pre-recorded. I would stay up late at night to record and then premiere it in the morning. And Saturdays, usually, I go live. But Teddy Riley and them was going to be on the thing. I was going to do a late Saturday live, but I said, oh no, Teddy Riley and them is going to be on the thing. I got irritated, was laughing, and I done laughed myself to sleep. So I said, hey, I will come on this morning. Technical difficult. Listen, I'm here. I don't come on Sundays. Teddy Riley and Hip Hop Henry messed up my sound. And then my temper started kicking up because I have a little bit of I'm impatient at times. So then I had to calm down because I wasn't coming on here with all of that negative energy. Y'all would have been like, what is wrong with this girl? I'd have been on here screaming like Busta Rhymes. Who wants that on a Sunday? You know? So I had to calm down and let the computer do what it do. And I had to just relax, you know? So I'm here. I'm done with Kenya. Me too. She lying now saying that she back with Mark. Yeah. Is she making it? No, I'll never make excuses. That's the reason why I was late. Not an excuse, but a reason. And I wasn't late. I was right on time. I'm sick of Kenya and Mark. Teddy Royal. Yo, that is funny. I want to go on. I wish I was on StreamYard so I could pin that comment. Teddy Royal. Ooh, you guys got jokes. I'm here for it. All right, so I've been on here for an hour and 41 minutes. It is too long, so I gave an extra 41 minutes. Not that I'm doing you guys a favor. I owed you that much because I was late. And you know what? Let me not even go down memory lane. I had this all queued up from last night, like late last night. Like, yes, all I got to do is go live, but my computer had other plans. Anywho, so Royal Family, thank you so much for stopping by Royal Headquarters and chopping it up with me on a Sunday. I really appreciate it. So be sure to get down in the comments if you're watching the replay. You guys came and rocked out with me. Josie, I love you, even though you give me a hard time. It's all good. It keeps me on my toes. Thanks for keeping the chat light and fun to all of you. And I'm going to get Clark Sisters up. Make sure y'all watch it, okay? Because I took notes and whatnot. You know what I'm trying to say? So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Make sure you share the video. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Again, thank you for keeping the chat and the comment section of all of the videos respectful. I love y'all. I am looking forward to Growing Up Hip Hop coming back. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to Housewives of Atlanta tonight. So this week is going to be filled with a lot of commentary. So be on the lookout. So Royal Family, I love you for watching. Have a happy Sunday. I'll be back soon, so keep a lookout for that Clark Sisters review and make sure your notifications are on. I love you. I'm signing off. Until next time, peace.